We're going to be serious for a minute, and then we're not. But I want to tell you a story, true story. When I was a child, I was about 9 years old, 9 or 10, and my relatives of mine asked my mother and father to house sit. They were going to go to Europe for a month, and my mother and father said okay. And it was a house, very wealthy people, these relatives, and they lived in a little town called Norwalk, Connecticut. And they lived on a street called Ponus Avenue. And so we went up, and I was, again, maybe 9 years old. And across the street was an estate with a Texas gray house on it, and a big estate. And I made friends with the little girl who lived across the street. Her name was Heller, and she was about a year older than I was at the time. And we'd play every day, and the chauffeur would take us down for ice cream, down into the chauffeur. And one day, or almost every day, we'd be playing, running through the house. In the afternoon, early afternoon, about 1 o'clock, and the maid would say, "You children are making too much noise. Mrs. Halliday has to sleep because she has to go to work tonight." And many years later, I found out that Mrs. Halliday worked on Broadway at the Majestic Theater at that time in a show called South Pacific. And her real name was Mary Martin. It's a true story. So I'm going to embarrass myself now and try to dedicate this song to Mrs. Halliday. Some enchanted evening.
Wait a minute. No, not
You
yet.
may see a stranger.
Wait.
You may see a stranger.
Emil! What are you doing? Every night you're up here at Monty Hall. He moved me from Bali to Cary, North Carolina. It's cold here.
Someone may be laughing.
He promised me active adult.
Someone may be laughing.
He said, wait until you see the clubhouse, enormous ballrooms, and meet the lifestyle director. I met 8. And you want to know what's strange? Talk to your neighbor about grits. Is he something about Mahjong Queens? Did you say Mahjong Queens?
Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you.
He said Pulte was a good deal. Quality workmanship. Wise men. Wise men. Some enchantment.
When you find your true love.
Did he just say screw love? He didn't say that, did he? After all I've done for you? Emil, after all I've done for you, you're saying screw love? Fly to... Is he talking about his fly now? Oh my God, did he say his fly and doing it alone? Oh. No wonder I walk around with wine. Madame, I should have checked his meds before I let him out. He sings about this. I sing about Thank God for Merlot. Merlot, Merlot, Merlot.
Nellie, I told you never to come here when I'm working.
I can come here anytime I want. I live here too. I can.
Changing the oil on the Jeep.
There is no ring on this finger. Don't you talk to me about changing oil on Jeeps.
You want a ring? When we get home tonight, I'll give you a call.
Oh yeah, honey, honey,
You know,
honey.
this would be a great time for an intermission.
It would be.